What's up? So, I just got back from my first ever Rage in the Cage event, and even though MMA is not my cup of tea, I actually enjoyed it. It was a good long 11 bouts. It was about a 4-hour show, but it was fun nonetheless. I had a good time. I think Nikki had a good time too, so that was cool. Only bumped into one wrestling fan, so that was different. It was kind of nice to go into a big group of people and not be just bombarded, but yeah, good stuff. Anyway, before we got there, I decided I wanted to do a Q&A today, and I don't want to do a typical Q&A where you ask the questions and I respond with a tweet or a Facebook, response, post it, whatever. I'd like to do a video, so I've got a good little stack of questions here that Nikki wrote down for me. So I'll go through the list and I will answer what looks like 10 questions. Try to go through the speed round style if it's possible. Okay, first question from Frizzlefrats Jumanji, and I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck that means. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized Sams or one Sam-sized duck? I'm pretty sure I could beat the shit out of a 400-pound duck. 100 ducks that, 100 Sams that were the size of ducks. Why the fuck did you ask me that? That is such a weird question. Either way, I'm gonna win, because I don't fight fair. That's awesome. Second question from my friend Billy. When you face Abyss next month, what weapons will you bring? Well, I typically don't bring any weapons. I just hope and assume that somebody has stashed them underneath the ring for me, because that's just a lot of shit you gotta carry with you, so I will bring nothing, and hopefully someone will have brought something for me to defend myself with so that I don't die. Okay? Mom! Why are you such a dick? Moving on. Craig, what is your biggest wrestling fantasy? Dana Brooke, reverse cowgirl. From Jake, what is your fantasy card for Mania this year? That's going to take a long time to answer, so I might do a prediction video, or maybe I'll do like what I think's going to happen, or what I think should happen at Mania this year, but I'm going to wait until the Rumble's over to get kind of an idea of where I think everyone's headed. That's usually a better way to tell. But yeah, that's a really good question, but it's just going to take too fucking long to answer it. Tim, why do pins not have erasers? That's because they have fucking ink in them, and you can't erase ink. Ink is permanent. You're a genius. Also from Tim, do you put your pants on one leg at a time? Yeah. What would your name be if you were a rapper? If I were a rapper, Dr. Drake, D Shizzle. I don't know. It's a weird question. What would you name your pet fish? I used to have a shitload of goldfish that I kept in the same bowl, and they were collectively known as the Bob. They were awesome. Okay, last question from Tim again. Do you like the smell of gasoline? I'm going to kick you in the face, Tim. Well, this was interesting. I'm going to try to do this again some other time. That was 10 questions. I'll give you 9 answers. Well, technically 10 answers, but yeah, that's a Q&A. 10 questions in less than 5 minutes. Yay. Thank you for everyone who asked a silly question. We'll do this again maybe next week, maybe next month. See what happens. Y'all stay safe out there.